Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Nikki James and Brian James. The two of you have been together for 3 years, but married for one. You are in divorce court already. You have one child together. Mrs. James, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me about your relationship and why we're here today?
We are here today because Brian has trust issues, and I'm feeling as if we need to work on our communication.
Tell me the nature of the trust issues.
He goes through my phone 20,000 times a day. It's okay for him to go through my phone, but it's a problem for me to go through his.
Mr. James, do you go through a phone a lot?
Yeah.
What are you worried about?
Not so much as worried. I just don't want to be a fool at the end of the day.
Has she done anything to cause you to believe that she is cheating on you or doing something inappropriate?
Yeah, whenever we argue, she's not around, and I try to get in touch with her to find out the whereabouts, and I can't because she won't let me know.
Do you have any reason to believe that she's going over a guy's house? Maybe she's just mad and off pouting at her mom's or something.
Well, just the fact that she won't be up front and tell me where she at when I'm asking.
I'm going to give you a little 101 real quick, man. After every argument, whatever the case may be, bro, 9 times out of 10, she's somewhere talking to her mother, sister, cousin, best friend, girl from school that she met 5 years ago. They talking about you. They talking about you. You the topic of conversation. Now, that 1 out of 10 is that argument could have been planned. That could have been a planned argument to go and participate in other activities. However, we're not going to think like that. We're not going to think like that because we don't have a reason to. We don't have a reason to. So, again, I would like to believe in this type of situation, bro, you tweaking. You tweaking. I'm telling you, bro, they somewhere talking about you. Would we think? What we think, they think about 10 times more. So if you thinking about her, bro, just always know she thinking about you 10 times more. If you ready to text her back, just know she ready to text you back 10 times more. Everything is 10 times. Everything is 10 times.
I feel as if there's no need for you to know.
But it's preventative on your part is what you're saying, Somar. You don't want to look like a fool, so you look through her phone just in case she might be doing the wrong thing.
And when I have looked in the phone and found something.
What did you find?
I have found talking to ex-boyfriends and little notes.
What kind of things was she saying?
To the ex-boyfriend or notes?
Either one, whatever's most incriminating.
Most incriminating would be the notes she would write to herself saying that she wished she was living that military life, more houses and more cars and no stress now. And then revert back to me how this is a struggling life and calling me all type of B words and just different names. So
do you write down somewhere on your phone or wherever that you're dissatisfied with the life you're living with him and calling him a B and all that?
I do, because that's how I get my anger out. Either it's in a notebook or it's in my notes on my phone, which I have the right to my feelings. That's a problem with him. Mm-hmm. So he goes through my notes, and if those are my feelings, why are you even reading through it and then trying to come back to me with, why did you say that? I'm entitled to my emotions and my own feelings. I'd rather write or jot it down than react. So most of the time I react.
And I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
I agree with you 1,000%. Don't go through my stuff. Don't go through my stuff. And you ain't got no reason to trip. It ain't like she was writing about a goddamn, from 2 days ago or something like that, bro. You go looking for stuff, I promise you. I promise you. You go looking for it, something in your mind, something in your mind to make you think that it's there. And you be like, all right, well, she said that. Maybe I'm the B word. So then the B word meant that the guy's name starts with the letter B. So his name might be Braxton or something like that. Start tweaking, bro. You start tweaking, bro. Chill. I don't like that. And like she said, I agree with her. I like that. Go ahead, write it out, vent, get your thoughts out, whatever the case may be. I share them with you. I write my thoughts out and then I share them with you. But either way, that's privacy. Don't violate my privacy. Don't violate my her journal, her notebook section, and nothing like that, bro. That's yeah. I don't like that. I can't think of anything else, but that's simply Don't like that.
Well, it's better to write them down than react. But let me ask you this. Once you write it down, do you come to him with your concerns in a reasonable, rational way so that you can somehow overcome those feelings by fixing the problem?
When I write it down or I put it in my notes, I later go back to it and read through it to see, you know, how stupid it may have sounded, or, you know, like, Nikki, you were really feeling this way about this? Yeah. And then I'll delete it. And sometimes I don't delete it because I'm so set in that emotion.
Now, Mr. James, I'm going to throw this out there for you. She's writing down her negative feelings. People think all kinds of bad stuff all day long, and she's writing it down so she doesn't act on it. Don't you think she has the right to just purge her emotions on somewhere? As long as she's honest with you about her concerns, don't you think she has that right to privacy?
Yeah, she has right to privacy.
I have no privacy if you keep going through my phone.
You say she has a bad temper. Give me some examples of the things that she's done in a fit of anger.
If we're in the car, it'd be like slamming on the brakes or just driving real fast or breaking up the car, or if I'm out the car, she try to run me over.
When you say breaking up the car and phone, what does she do?
She used the car as a weapon.
I broke my windshield.
If I get out.
You broke your own windshield?
She threw her own phone at her own car windshield.
Do you drive all fast and crazy and slam on your brakes?
I may accelerate, but I have learned to pull over, take time out to calm down myself.
Yeah, because the rest of us on the road don't want to die because you can't control your temper. I'm just making sure you understand that.
That's fair.
Right. But I have even tried to, because he nags of accusing me of cheating constantly. And if I already answered it once before, why do you keep bringing it up?
What does he nag about?
Just the need to know. So who you sleeping with? So who you sleeping with? And I answer, nobody. So who you sleeping with? 10 more times, and I'm trying to drive. So, and I know I have an anger problem. So I pull over. I even take my key out. I asked him to get out first, and that was a no. So I'm gonna get out.
I respect that, and I've been in a situation like that, bro. You gotta walk 1,000 miles. I'll walk 1,000 miles before we get into it in this car where it's though to the point where I know you trying to annoy me. I know you trying to annoy me. I know you trying to get under my skin, whatever the case may be. I will get out and I will walk the rest of the way, bro, because I'm telling you, with people like that, where you want to keep over and over, who you doing this way, who you doing that way, who you doing that, who you doing that, but that's like abuse, bro. That is mental. That's mental abuse. You keep on trying to accuse a person of something that just constantly, bro. And my thing with it is, again, everybody is human. We're all human. So everybody got a breaking point. And before I reach my breaking point, I'm going to break this goddamn door. What is it? The little safety road, whatever the case may be. No, but I respect that. I respect that, bro. Get out that car. Get out that car. Because you don't never want to be put in a situation where you feel like you confined and you just being attacked. That's not cool. That's not cool.
And Mr. James, are you riding her about who she's sleeping with when in fact you don't have any concrete evidence whatsoever that she's doing anything wrong?
No, I have evidence. It just haunts me.
Well, tell me what the evidence is.
When you hiding in the bathroom, using your phone, and you're on Facebook talking to...
Who's she talking to on Facebook?
Supposedly, everybody's her cousin, and I don't know who her family is, so... But...
Well, are you friends with her on Facebook?
Sometimes when we match, she unfriend me all the time.
Do you unfriend him?
Seriously.
I do.
So that's why I got trust issues.
I unfriend him on Facebook because he feels the need to, whoever I add as a friend, he'll go add him. You don't know that person. Every single person. You don't know this person, so why are you trying to add them as a friend? Okay. Well, why do you have them as friends?
Well, you say that he's always expressing his feelings about your relationship on Facebook. Is that true? Tell me what.
So everybody knows you're going through problems because these women never know what they have until it's gone and da-da-da-da-da. Like, you and your emotions all over Facebook. So basically, if somebody wanted to talk to you, they already know what to say because you're going through something. So if whoever...
Mr. James, do you share your problems on Facebook?
She talks to our neighbors and talks to everybody in the neighborhood about me.
Yeah.
And our family and our business.
I got some feelings about all of that, But before I get to my feelings about all of that, I want to talk about the police, your children, and how you behave. I understand that the police get called on the regular with respect to you guys. Ms. James, can you tell me briefly all the times that the police were called, and who got arrested?
It's vice versa, different person every time. It's either me or him each time.
How often have one of the two of you gone to jail?
Too often that the officers know our name and address and see us out and know our name.
It's time to wrap it up. It's time to wrap it up. Y'all don't need to be together. Y'all don't need to be around each other, co-parent respectfully, speak respectfully to one another. But when the police get involved in all of that, bro, I'm telling you, it's episodes on TV called Fatal Attraction, bro. You cut it on and you watch it and you see how people snap. People will snap, bro. And clearly y'all ain't, you feel me? It ain't no boundaries. It's no boundaries. I wouldn't be surprised. It's no telling. It's no telling, bro. But when you get, I ain't recording in a while, y'all. You got give me some slack. Cut me some slack. When you're in a relationship, and you're and your partner, the only form of communication of getting the other person to understand what you're trying to say is putting your hands on them or breaking their stuff or raging. We'll just call it what it is. It's called raging. The only form of communicating is raging, bro, and then that just means that y'all don't need to be together. That just means that y'all don't need to be together, bro, because situations escalate, things build up, and I promise you, the last thing you want to do is goddamn she snap and she might did karate back in '08 or something. She hit you with an elbow and it's in your temple or something. You black out, goddamn hit your head on the coffee table. They're called accidents, but they do happen. So again, in this type of situation, whenever you get to the point where it's police being called and they know y'all name on a first name basis, it's crazy. I think when it get like that, it should maybe put something in place where it's like, all right, y'all guys split. It might not be forever, like maybe not forever, but it's like, all right, we done been here twice in the past 4 weeks. Y'all guys stay away from each other for 4 months. We not coming back here. And if one of y'all do something, bro, because this is outrageous. And then on top of that, you gotta think, if they have children, the children watching this and all of that, bro, the neighbors outside, and it's just not cool. It's not cool. It's never cool. That's never a good look. It's never a good look.
What is the nature of the conversation or argument you're having that precipitates a call to the police?
It could be anything, like around tax time, it was over $150.
Who went to jail that time?
He did.
Did you have to bond him out?
Yes.
How much that cost?
I don't know, but it gets pricey.
Mr. James, what's your take on that? Why do you think this is happening all the time?
Because she be up to stuff, and she does things to manipulate and put me away so she can go do what she want to do.
Well, give me an example of a circumstance she manipulated so you could go to jail so she could do what she wants to do.
I'm not going to hit no female. Why you going to start a fight with a guy that you know ain't going to hit you back?
I did not. It was over $150 because I told him I would.
Did you put your hands on him?
Exactly.
No, I maced him.
Damn.
It hurt.
I maced him and he.
Are your children home when you do this nonsense?
Yep. They were outside.
No.
They're
playing.
home though. Your mace don't just evaporate.
Yeah, my daughter
They called the police.
Now, I'm angry with both of you on that one. I'm angry with both of you. I don't care what the issue is, $150, a text, an email, or whatever. You don't have the right to put that kind of chaos in your children's minds. If you fighting and macing and calling the police, they're raised in chaos. Right. When you raise them in chaos, they become chaotic. They don't know how to resolve anything. You teach your children how to feel by the way you behave. Look at what you're teaching them.
Well, the only reason why.
No, it ain't no reason why. It ain't no reason. There's no reason and there's no excuses. There's no reason and no excuses. You signed up to be a parent. You're a parent. You set the example every day. Every day. It ain't no. Moms don't take sick days. Moms don't get sick days. You don't get no sick days. And ain't no days off. You can't substitute. The teacher said, well, hey, you take what I. No. No, it ain't no excuses. There are no excuses. And the same thing for bro. Same thing for bro. I place primary blame on you. I place primary blame on you because my thing with it is, you know, you get it, you understand. All right, cool. All right, she flipping out now. She done goddamn, oh, she done threw the pan. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna get up out of it, or whatever. You, as a hint, bro, you know when a person, you know when, like, all right, I need to go. Like, all right, maybe it ain't no telling what's gonna happen. You should get that instinct. You should have that instinct. So again, I put the bulk of the blame on bro. I put the bulk of the blame on bro. You gotta get up out of there in that type of situation. This is crazy. The Mace, his children in the house. He said that they called the police. They called the police.
The only reason why I maced him was because he came towards me, and because upon arriving at home, my bed is outside, my dresser is outside, my TV is outside. Everything is outside.
Mr. James, did you put everything outside?
Miss Toler, I put everything outside just the same way I put it in there. That was my stuff. I'm just showing her that I can take back everything I put back in there because you promised me to loan me some money that I was going to give right back to you, and she didn't. So that's why I did that example.
Hang on. So we're still talking about that $150?
That's why I was out there, because I was showing her, if you don't want to help me, then I don't need to help you. I put all them items outside because I put all them items in that house.
Okay.
That's my stuff.
Next, I want to talk about why I have written all the way through your documentation the phrase stupid tax. I understand you two have issues about your employment. Explain to me who's employed, who's not employed. Mrs. James, I'll start with you, and then Mr. James, you can tell me your version. What's going on there?
I quit my job.
Why
I've
did
been
you
the
quit your
only
job?
one because I've been the breadwinner, the man and the female in the relationship since the beginning of the relationship. And I told him I was done. I wasn't working anymore. It's time for him to step up and be the man, what I'm used to.
You got 3 kids in the house, and your response to him not working is to not work yourself. Is that what you're telling me?
I couldn't work. How can I work when every 5 minutes, is she there? Is she there? Who is she meeting somebody there?
You quit your job, though. You weren't fired. You quit.
Yeah, I quit because
That's a foolish thing to do. You have to feed your children. Whether or not you have to deal with his annoying calls or not, those children must be economically sound. Mr. James, why don't you tell me your side of the story with respect to economic burdens in the home?
Ma'am, I work, but most of the times I lose my job because I'm frustrated about what's going on in my home.
that means he quits.
Is that true?
No, I
He'll
said
be
I lose my job.
frustrated and won't go.
When you say what's going on at home, do you mean the fighting, or are you concerned about what she's doing and is she cheating?
No,
or both?
all of it, both. Because when I leave, my kids and the ones I love is there with her. And if she's mad at me, she's not the one I love no more. She's become a whole nother person that don't want to tell me nothing.
Describe that person.
Shit.
Man, what that got to do with you going, leaving out, going to work, bro? That ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't got nothing to do with that. That $20 bill gonna be that $20 bill when she mad. That $20 bill gonna be that $20 bill when she sad, when she happy, when she ready to leave you. Bro, you better get your ass out there and go to work. You better get out there and go to work. No, I'm not. All right. Maybe once, you get an emotional day a year or something like that, or emotional day every 5 years or something. But not to miss goddamn days where you lose your job or nothing like that. Both of them. She talking about she quit because he ain't working. What? Man. I thought that relationships and marriages and all of that stuff, bro, supposed to bring you closer together. Family, expansion. This is the expansion and all of that, bro. They couldn't be any further apart. She stopped working because he wasn't working. Forget the responsibilities. Forget all of the responsibilities that we have, whether it may be the children, the home, the vehicle. Man, that's sad. That's sad, bro. And I never think that it should get to the point where we going back and forth so much that we so locked in that everything else just don't matter. Everything else just don't matter. And it's not just her, it's both of them. We going back and forth so hard. We going at it so hard, bro, that everything else don't matter. Everything else is just collateral damage. Collateral damage. Until we determine who the winner is. Until we determine who the winner is, everything else is collateral damage, and we'll deal with it later. I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. And the question that I always raise, the question that I have is, in the end, if you do win, what's the prize? What prize do you get?
It's evil. This is somebody that can hurt me, cause she know all my triggers. When I ask where my daughter's at or where the kids at, it's no, don't worry about it. And that hurts. That really hurts.
When he
Do you refuse to tell him where his child is when you're angry with him?
No, ma'am. I give him a response. It's not the one that he wants.
What is the response that you
The
give him?
response is, the children are with me. We are with family and safe. He wants to know, where are you?
Nah.
My exact location.
Well, if you're with family, why can't you tell him? It's his kid. Why not?
Because he rules every other aspect of my life. Like,
And
if I'm
she
mad
told
at
me
you,
love don't
please
pay the
just
bills
give me
one
a
time.
chance to sit and vent to my family. That's a problem in
I got you.
itself. I can't talk to anybody. I can't even talk to my neighbors. I don't have no friends. I only have 2.
Because he's on you all the time. Let's give her a moment. Do you see that she's crying over there? Do you know why?
Yes, I do.
Tell me why.
Because when the real and truth hurts, real and truth hurts. Keeping it real hurts.
But it was
To be-
about you, and you ain't even heard that.
What? Why are you crying? Why don't you tell me, Mrs. James?
Because I
Before she get into that, bro, it's just cold. It's cold, bro. You built up a calyx so hard. Your wife over there crying, dog. She over there crying, bro. You ain't go, yeah, man, go give her a little hug or something. Go console her real quick. Yeah, man, get the blush off her eye. Tell her it's going to be cool. All right, yeah. We'll get through it. All right, nothing like. That's the part that scares me. That's the part that scares me, bro. This is crazy. This is, now granted, we gotta be honest. We gotta be honest. We gotta watch out for the fakes, the snakes, and the jakes. We gotta watch out for them. There's no telling if they're crocs or not. But I don't think these crocs. Man, it's cold.
feel like I have no freedom. I can't be me. And then when I try to be me, oh, you act like somebody totally different. You must be doing something. I like to have fun. I like to have the freedom to say what I want to say or talk to people without it being, oh, how do you know him? You used to date him or...
Yeah, I got it. I know exactly what's wrong. I know exactly what's happened. I know everybody I'm going to yell out, which is both of you, and I'm going to tell you about the stupid tax. Sometimes impoverishment is a set of circumstances that you can't control, that you're just born in a situation, and sometimes impoverishment becomes a state of mind. And never let your emotions get in front of your money. When you let your emotions get in front of your money, that's when you're paying the stupid tax. All that bail, all of those windshields, the car, that fighting, the breaking, all of that is stupid tax. You didn't have to pay it because you paid it because you're not grown enough to handle your feelings, taking care of the car and all that kind of stuff. Fighting over $150, you probably spent $1,000 trying to get out the trouble you did about $150. You have to be grown. You have to act like you got some sense. You have to act like you want your children actually to have a future somewhere out of an insane asylum. That's number one. Number two, here's her problem with you, Mr. James. You're scared. You're scared to death. You are insecure, and you said something, and people say this to me all the time. I don't want to be made to look stupid, so I got to make sure she's not doing anything. If you're living your life on social media, if you're living your life on Facebook and Twitter, and you're worried about what the world is going to say about you, you can't conduct a marriage. All you're doing is trying to represent yourself to the world, and your representation to the world takes precedence over your obligation to your wife and your obligation to your children.
For some goddamn, you don't even know who user 9478 is. You don't know that person. You don't know if it's a person. You don't know if it's an adult. It could be a robot, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro, all of this, I don't know what happened in the past or whatever the case may be, bro, but when you enter you know what, go ahead, cook, Judge. I'm gonna let her keep cooking, bro.
So you worried about what's going on and all of that, so you can prove to your, don't look foolish, but you haven't done what secures a marriage. What secures a marriage is economic security. What secures a marriage is love and connection and communication. And Ms. James, all day angry ain't never fixed a thing. I don't know where women have gotten the idea that if I'm loud enough, if I'm angry enough, if I'm nasty enough, if I am hoop and holler sufficiently, everything is going to be all right. That is not a sign of power. That is a sign of weakness. Fear causes that kind of anger, and it is destructive not only to yourself, not only to society because you're driving in a car, but to your children as well. I think you both need to grow up. I don't think she's running around at all. I just don't think so. I think you've got it all in your head. I've got to make sure she's not doing anything, and you're restricting her in a way that kind of makes her a little crazy.
And on top of that, that might push her out the way. I'm telling you, bro, you better lock in. You better lock in. I'm trying to score. I tell y'all, bro, I'm trying to set the high score. I'm trying to set the high score with mine. I only play offense. I only play offense. I told the goddamn constructor, I told the construction company in the backyard, take the fence out. Take the fence out, bro. I don't do nothing with defense. I don't play defense at all. I'm trying to throw them points up. Bro. So again, you so busy playing defense. All right, what Undefeated might hit me with a crossover. Undefeated might hit me with a behind the back. Undefeated might hit me pull up for 3. Undefeated might hit me with the step back. Undefeated might hit Euro step you real quick. Don't listen, bro. Stop worrying about Undefeated. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine, bro. I'm gonna score. I'm that player. They like that. Well, all right, he gonna get his. We just gonna make sure he don't go off too. That's me. I'm the one. Yeah, he gonna get his. They talk about me. They just gotta make sure everybody else don't go. Put them points up. Bro. Well, man, don't you ever be worried. For what? For what, bro? We ain't got nothing to be worried about. Fellas, put them points up.
She's responding inappropriately. I mean, quitting your job because I've done it all this time. That's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I think you both need to go into counseling, whether you stay together or not. And I think together right now is not a good idea because your children are in there. All of those darts you're throwing is going right through them before they hit the other person. So you need to separate until you can get it together. Go into counseling together because you need to co-parent even if you don't get back together. But you got to get that tick in your head fixed about how she's doing something all the time. You know, if she's cheating on you and you find that out one day, leave her then. But don't make every day miserable on the chance that one day she might do something wrong. And, keep your jobs and keep your temper. Don't go flying off the handle and all that nonsense because it doesn't help anybody. You understand what I'm telling the two of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Act like you got some sense when you leave here. This matter is adjourned.